Korea on same-day conflict begins. The Hermit Kingdom has been struck by a quake on the same day a self-proclaimed supernatural being has foreseen tensions between North Korea and the US will erupt into a full-scale nuclear war. And the mystic had already warned, through his visions and study of the Bible and prophecies, that any earthquake would be a sign that great disorder and chaos is about to explode. Clairvoyant Horacio Villegas' track record also makes for scary reading, as he says he is the man who envisioned Donald Trump becoming U.S. president as far back as 2015. Countdown is on. A messenger of God has predicted the date by when war will happen. He predicted the leader would become the Illuminati king who will bring the world into WW3, and that he would attack Syria, which later happened following a chemical attack. Also, the idea that Russia, North Korea and China would be brought into conflict was predicted by Horacio. Just last week, the Catholic follower, who once had a dream in which I saw balls of fire falling from the sky and hitting the earth, revealed to Daily Star Online when war will begin by. Deadly, is a nuclear war just days away, as Horacio predicts? War could literally begin any day now, Horacio, who lives in Texas, U.S., proclaimed. By October 13 we will see the main build-up in the spark. The truth seeker told how the recent horror earthquake in Mexico City, which left hundreds dead, will result in consequences of great disorder and chaos. Earthquakes are found in the Gospels as signs of the birth pains, among other natural disasters, he said. Trigger: Kim's relentless testing of missiles could spark a new world war. This is due to sin, not global climate. Sin is the cause of disorder in the human soul and the universe as well. When so much sin builds up, just as prior to the Great Flood in Genesis, and Sodom and Gomorrah, and elsewhere throughout Scripture, the consequences are always great disorder and chaos, which is what we are seeing now all over the world. Horacio added this chilling warning: the main message that people need to know in order to be prepared is that by October 13, 2017, this war will occur and be over with much devastation, shock and death. The messenger of God's predicted date by when war will begin, Friday the 13th, is coincidentally synonymous for being an unlucky day. About to snap. Trump has had enough of Kim's nuke tests. The Bible references that Judas, the apostle who later betrayed Jesus, was the 13th guest to sit down at the Last Supper. Christ was crucified on a Friday. Horacio, who claims God has kept me single, and with no children just to focus on his message to the people, previously told Daily Star Online nuclear war would fall between May 13 and October 13. He told how the 100th anniversary of the visitation of Our Lady of Fatima the Virgin Mary, Mother of Jesus, fell on May 13. This was the day, according to the Catholic faith, that Our Lady visited a village in Portugal to warn people that if her requests to convert Russia to the faith were not followed, God would use the country to wreak havoc on the world. She warned, Russia will spread her errors throughout the world, raising up wars and persecutions against the Church, the good will be martyred, the Holy Father will have much to suffer, various nations will be annihilated. told you so, Our Lady of Fatima warned 3 children Russia would be involved in a deadly war. It is said Our Lady visited the same village in Portugal on 6 occasions, and on her last visitation on October 13, 1917 she announced, "The war is going to end, and the soldiers will soon return to their homes." The Roman Catholic follower told Daily Star Online that, to come to his conclusions, he has also used prophets in his studies, including Nostradamus, who was a French physician and reputed seer who published collections of prophecies that have since become widely famous. Among Nostradamus' prophecies is, "Madness will soon die, then will come a horrible undoing of people and animals. At once one will see vengeance, 100 powers, thirst, famine, when the comet will pass." Horacio says having long suspected Mabis might be Obama, it could now be the president of Syria, Assad, as there is now talk that Trump will target Assad for removal. If Assad is bombed and killed, this could very much fulfill this prophecy because afterwards all hell would break loose. Despite publishing his books for over 10 years, Horacio told us he has been trying to get the word out of WW3 for years, but most people doubted these things. He added, "Last September I even sent out copies of my books to Catholic bishops and cardinals in an attempt to warn them so that they could warn the people, and they ignored me too. But 15 months before Trump won, I wrote that Trump was being set up to win and would win in August of 2015. No one believed me then, until it happened.